Good evening. Ira Epstein of Linn Associates with your financial market wrap-up for this Thursday, the 1st of July, 2021, and we're just pushing now around the 550 level. Okay, my friends, what do you do? The danger here is how do you go through tomorrow's jobs data report? We saw Challenger numbers today, the Challenger Group. We saw the ADP numbers earlier. We're getting all kinds of numbers. We saw jobless claims continuing and initial. And we saw today that the problem with the continuing, Jefferies, by the way, did a study on that, Jefferies LLC Securities. And it came out that they compared the states that are staying with the program right through the end to September of that $300 a week to the states that have already ended it. So let me think. 12.4% decline in those new claims in the states that have ended the program, only down 3.4% in the others. I know you don't believe me, but the facts speak for themselves. People get paid not to work, don't work. They'll go back to work as soon as they have to go back to work. That is going to happen. But they're going to enjoy their summer as long as they can, and you believe that. If you don't, shame on you. All right. In looking at the S&P, what can one say? Here you are at an all-time high. I don't know where you'll close, but you'd need a really bad report to hurt this market. It's not up much. It's up less than, 1% for the week, but it is up. You can see how the market has climbed. It's kept volatility relatively quiet, but this market just doesn't give up. It just keeps climbing. The pattern is one of higher lows, higher highs. That is bullish. That took place with the market the other day on the correction, and then the rally today and tonight. Haven't given any of that back. You can see, and I'll repeat it over and over, how that first challenge, and I pointed this out when they were happening on this 18-day average of closes. I didn't expect it to hold, and you've gone to all-time highs, and that was what this pattern kept doing. Always look for patterns. Until they stop repeating, they're good. Where's the resistance? It's clear. It's the upper Bollinger Band. I mean, come on. You've seen that. You had one day where you didn't hit it. Now you're backing right into them again. But after tomorrow, I don't know. At I think it's 7:30 in the morning, we get that jobs data. I know I'm going to be glued to the TV. People will be glued everywhere to it. And we'll see what the reaction's going to be. And remember, we have a long holiday weekend. While the markets do open electronically on Sunday night, and they close at around noon on Monday, the trade volume falls off rather dramatically. Traders are going to be doing their 4th of July holiday. Then they'll get back to work until Labor Day. Embedded reading, bullish reading. I see nothing on the chart going into the report that isn't bullish. NASDAQ, embedded reading, uptrend, nothing that isn't bullish going into it. The Dow even turned bullish in the swing lines finally, but it's overbought. Target might be this 34,784, the upper Bollinger Band. The Russell turned its trend up. So we have everything back in an uptrend, but you're overbought in the Russell, you're overbought in the Dow. Support in both of those will be the 18-day average initially, but we'll see if the market can really hold it. I give you nothing that I would hang my hat on for this jobs data report. It's a major report. People are looking to see if there's a clue from it as to what they can garnish. The Fed's going to do this, the Fed's going to do that. They'll probably be wrong, the people guessing it, but that's what they like to do. In the VIX, all I was looking for from this lower Bollinger Band was a bounce to the 18-day average, and it has sunk back, all right? It's neutral going in. It's not giving you an edge one way or the other. The 30-year bond, this is just ugly. I can't even figure out what the swing line is. Because you had this outside day down, that's not you can't make these really the lows. I can go back here, but that's not typical. I'll wait. Doesn't have to be right. 10-year note. So where's the neutral part on a chart? 18-day average. How's this market sitting going into the data? 18-day average. Trend up. Bias flat because you're right on that 18-day average, and momentum pretty flat. So then we go to the dollar index. Well, the dollar index can soar even more if it thinks that interest rates are going to go up. So be careful here. And you're embedding. Target could be the 9,300 level. Again, I'm going to repeat it. I don't like going into these reports. With anything, but long, short, it doesn't matter. Eurocurrency, no trend, but it might develop the embedded reading, and then you got to look at the short side. You know what I'd say? Thank you. If you can go to Europe and enjoy yourself, you were at 123 euro, you're down to the 118.85, 118 and a half zone. Come on, you'd have a spending spree. It's like going, not only could you find sales probably of people trying to do whatever, you're going to see the strength of the dollar. British pound, look at how it just keeps working itself lower here. Got to pay attention. The dollar's reigning supreme. Bitcoin, neutrality is the 18-day average. You got a higher high, lower low. I don't know what to do with a pattern like that. Now the differential of the Brent versus the WTI, look at how it's narrowed in. This was a 330 differential. Look at how it's gone down here. Now keep in the back of your mind, OPEC is having a heck of a time reaching agreement on anything. Their meeting was due to end today, and the United Arab Emirates said no. They're not agreeing. They basically want to know what they can get out of the deal better for themselves. They're looking at what they've cut back. They have ambitions to take on market share. What is their, if you will, baseline that they have to meet? And that's the argument. We'll see what the Saudis do with that overnight, because that is really what it's about. What do the Saudis want to do about it? In the Brent, you can see you went up to the upper Bollinger Band, you backed away and you're overbought. WTI, take a look. You have a market that, are we embedded? You know, this gets interesting. Let me see if I can see that. So you were embedded today. You were not embedded yesterday, or the day before. You're not embedded. You're just overbought at the upper Bollinger Band, a natural resistance point as I see it in the market. Gasoline, lower low, higher high, not doing much. So you put this all together and you got to come up with a game plan. And guess what? I'll have one tomorrow after I see the report and the reaction to it. Does that mean in the first 5 minutes after it comes out? Certainly not. But, you know, probably within an hour or two. I'll see where the dust settles. You know, how do you think you can click your computer screen fast enough to match an algo screen? First of all, your connection's not fast enough. They've got these hyperspeed connections that are unbelievable, and they're seeing the depth of trade books that you don't see. They've got edges on you for that. But after the dust settles, you got as much play as they do. The game changes. It's only on the reports that I'd be careful. So I start you out each morning with the news as I see it, how the market's looking to react to whatever news is going to come out. I cover it for all these markets for you. And then what we try to do is come up with a plan. And believe me, in that plan, you're relying on me. So I'm going to tell you, buy here, sell there. This is where I want your stop. This is the profit objective. Will I be wrong? Absolutely. Will I be right? Absolutely. It will be balanced. The game is controlling the risk and trying to catch the bigger trends. If you don't realize that, I can't help you with trading. Nobody can win every trade. If you think so, find that person, give them all the money you can. $7.95 for the first 30 days, 24 videos, each 20 minutes long. You get a lot of information, and you don't have to go through the whole 20 minutes. The way I set up the videos, there's a scroll bar. And let's assume you just wanted to go to the metals. Just scroll, you're right there. Now let's assume you want the energies. Scroll till it says, and it's big, energies. You want to just go to the grains. That's how I do it. Saves you time, but I got to cover it for everybody. And I do it every day, and I do it in a meticulous fashion. So if you'd like to find out more, go to our website under the keyword research, and you take it from there. I'm Ira Epstein. Have a great day, great weekend. I will be putting out a weekend edition for you. I just don't know the day yet. Take care.